What's good, YouTube? It's your boy J-Ski.
It's your bro KP.
And in today's video, we're going to be watching a Steve Wilkos episode.
We love ourselves some Steve Wilkos.
Yeah, we watch it here and there.
It gets messy. And we don't have anything messy in our lives, so we have to just make it interesting.
Well, we don't really go outside that much, so it's like a drama that you get to watch. Because, you know, who doesn't really like to watch drama? But this one doesn't involve you. Like, you won't get in trouble for it. So, yeah, that's why we like to watch Steve Wilkos. But in this video, we're going to be watching Boyfriend Accused of Nasty Acts Against Child.
So I'm thinking, like, molestation or accused of raping or some kind of touching or something. Yeah. So, also, apologies to our last videos we just posted. There was a bit of an echo. We had some technical difficulties, but we should be good now. So.
And YouTube, come on, man. Like, y'all don't copyrighted every video we posted. Like, what can we post? Like, tell us if you guys know anything about reaction channels, tell us in the comments down below what to post, because why am I they're blocking all my videos and it's like getting annoying. I got to do a dispute every single time. So please let me know what videos to post and that I cannot post, because I don't like making videos and I can't post them. You guys can't see them. They're really funny videos sometimes. But anyways, we're ranting. Let's get into the video.
Mother called my show pleading for help. Latasha is desperate to find out if her boyfriend Roosevelt has touched her 15-year-old daughter in a sexual manner. Roosevelt denies this and claims that her daughter is a liar and a manipulator.
It's shocking to me that this has even occurred in any way, shape, or form.
How long were you dating Roosevelt before you moved them into your house?
Actually, we weren't dating very long. It was kind of like we hit it off bat because I already knew his family and his family knew me. So,
see, that's her problem right there.
Red flag.
That's a problem there. Like, how's she gonna let somebody move
Not
into her
that long,
house?
Actually.
Like,
she don't know the record. She don't know, like, just because you know family knows you, like, red freaking flag. I don't like.
And then
that.
around your kids, it's crazy. Like, what?
And what the fuck kind of name is Roosevelt? I know that was a last name of one of our presidents, but first name is crazy. Roosevelt, like,
I didn't really think
what?
about it. But yeah, let's get back into it. But that was a big red flag. Like, don't allow somebody to move in with you. You barely know.
And your kids.
That could be a serial killer.
Ugh.
People don't be thinking sometimes.
So you really liked him.
Yeah,
Things
I liked
worked
him.
out very naturally.
Yeah.
He's in the house. And while he was there, your daughter says that, you know, he hit you. Mm-hmm. Was he physically abusive to you?
In the beginning, no, he wasn't physically abusive. We were together maybe about 6 months, and then recently, in the beginning of October, was when it became physical.
How did you find out about what happened with your daughter?
She called me, hysterical, stating that, "Mama, he just tried to touch me," and I got out of the house, and so I told her, "Okay, just give me a minute." And I called the police. I had the police to meet me and my daughter. They took her report, and then I had the police escort me to the house where I was able to gather my things.
At least she did the right thing, because some parents be like trusting the boyfriend over their own kids, especially in the black community. And I hate to say it, but the black community, they're known for doing that. They'll put the boyfriend over their own kids and swear that he can't do no wrong.
How do you choose a man or even a woman in some instances over your own children?
Actually, I'm gonna take that back. Not even in the black community. Y'all do that in all communities. White, Mexican, Asian. Y'all will do that in any. I've seen that in multiple different races, and that's just dumb. You trust a man over your own child, or you trust a woman over your own child. It's crazy to me.
And even
if they're telling a lie, you still supposed to go with whatever they say, no matter what.
That's your baby.
Exactly.
No matter the age, that's your little baby.
Mm-hmm. Like, that doesn't make sense to me of why they do that. It's dumb, but
she went about it the right way. I'm just curious if she's stuck to feeling that way. So
yeah, it just blows my mind of how people can even have that thought of not believing their own child over another person that you just met probably 3 months ago.
And we got out of there that same night.
Do you think he's capable of doing these things?
With the way the story is told, it seems very believable. But I've had some troubles with my daughter fabricating stories before.
What was the relationship between her and him?
They really didn't have one.
Roosevelt, you're obviously here because you were.
Oh. Oh, he did it. He looked like he did it. And I ain't even trying to be
He
wrong,
walked out there too calm.
but he looked like he did it. He looked like he a little mad to even come out here and when they look mad, they did it.
I don't know. I just feel like
And then little ugly ass dreads at the top of his head. Them little worms. He got one sticking up like alfalfa.
No, but he walked out too calm. I feel like if it was like, nah, I really didn't do it. I didn't do it. Like, it would be more turned up. He too calm.
Nah, not even turned up, because if you're too turned up, then it's like, what you so mad for? If you didn't do it, then.
But why is he so calm?
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like
he
there's
just
a balance.
came out. We're going to see. He just came out.
There's a balance.
We just got to see what he said, because he just came out.
Your families knew each other. You went over there and you were what? You were attracted to her. You thought she was.
Basically what she's saying is a lie. Honestly, she knew me through my family. We got connected. We hooked up. I moved in with her. Then I got a job and started working. Everything started going downhill for her. She lose her car.
So
she
things
lose her
started
job.
going downhill for her.
Correct. And then her daughter was sleeping in the living room, so I was like, well, we'll just get a 2-bedroom house because she is a daughter. She's 15. She is a teenager. She need her own privacy. She need her own restroom. So I get 2-bedroom house, 2 bathrooms, and then we move in together. And like me and her daughter used to like joke around, play, like she'll talk about me, say something funny about me, I'll say something funny about her.
So you're saying
we
a
was
decent relationship.
Yeah, we was interacting, but not constantly, just like periodically.
And nothing sexual
Nothing
or
sexual,
flirtatious.
nothing like that.
What is your feelings towards Latasha?
I love Latasha.
You love her.
And I love her daughter. Like, I never would do anything like that.
So now we'll get to that. You tell her to take the dog out. She's changing. She takes her clothes top off. She's there in her bra and panties. And you walk in the room and you start advancing on her.
No, sir. What happened was I took Tasha to work. After I took Tasha to work, I came back home. The dog was supposed to be in the restroom. The dog wasn't in the restroom. The dog was already in Tony's room. She was grounded, so I was being nice, letting her keep the dog in the room. I just knocked on the door, tapped twice, and cracked the door and said, Tony, make sure you take the dog outside and use the restroom because she been allowing the dog to use it in the house.
So you never walked in and Tony was in her bra and her panties?
No, sir. Never.
At no time?
No.
Even when you cracked the door open a little wide?
No.
I don't know. Either he a really good liar, or the daughter could have been lying. I don't know, because his story, like he's just flowing with the story, like what
Something's
happened.
not adding up. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's flowing. Like either he's a really really good liar.
He planned this shit.
Like he already came up with a speech before he came out.
Yeah.
And he practiced it, but he's like his story's like straight. Like he ain't got no stutters, no mishaps, and say it. Well, we're gonna see later on because it's only been 3 minutes and 31 seconds. But we're gonna see if his story changes, because that's usually how you catch them. You see if their story change.
Yeah.
Or they miss that one detail and be like, oh, I thought you said you didn't do that. And then they be like, I meant this way. Like, you know what I meant. Like, yeah, no, they telling themselves without even, you don't even need a lie detector sometimes.
He was dressed?
I've never seen Tony change.
She talks about you walked in on her bathroom intentionally. And then
that
you
was
stood
an
there.
accident. And I wasn't even in the house when she said she went in the restroom. I was outside.
When you walked in on her accidentally, did you stay and linger?
No, sir. I actually cracked the door open. When I cracked the door open, and she was right there, and I was like, oh, my bad. And I shut the door, and I turned around.
I want to know, did you really do this?
No, I did not do that to your daughter. You know I love your daughter.
Man, no,
With
you
all
don't.
my
You
heart.
don't even talk with her.
What you
so
mean?
How you gonna
I don't
say you
talk with her. I do
Man.
talk with her on a daily basis. I don't talk with her like that because
No,
I'm
you
like a
don't.
nonchalant individual, but we joke around, I would never do that.
Man, the last time you even said 2 words to my daughter was when you was cussing her out when we got into that
That was the
argument.
last time
that
I
was
said
the last.
Cussing a kid out is crazy.
He trying to play stepdaddy.
Yeah, nah, never mind. You see, he don't got caught up. The mom done told him he was cussing the kid out. A 15-year-old, you're cussing a 15-year-old out? That's crazy. Yeah, you were immature.
I was
time
telling
you've
her
ever
to go in
said
the room and
anything.
stay in a child's place because I was telling you need to discipline your child.
Man,
Because
I'm
your
not
child
try-
always lying,
I'm not trying to hear
manipulating
that.
everything.
I'm not trying to hear
and
that.
Then,
but look, I'm gonna tell you like this: if I find out that you even made an advance or even tried to touch her, I promise you going to jail.
man, look at that.
I'm not trying to hear you.
Man, you know
I'm
I
not
love
trying
you.
to hear
I
you.
love you. And I love your daughter.
Why you get mad when she said you going to jail? He said, "What? You know I love you. What you gonna do?" He going to jail. He going to jail. I got the verdict. He going to jail. He got too mad when she said that. You don't want to go to jail.
And I'm not
But
trying
you
to
gonna
hear
sit
you.
up here and try to make it
I'm
seem
not
like
trying to hear
I'm
you
that
right
type
now.
of individual to do something like that?
You never know. You the one who tell me. People
But you gonna
can
try
live
to,
with
you
people
know me,
for
you
many
can look in my
years.
heart and you can tell me honestly that I would do something like that to a
Bro, don't nobody know you.
I would do something like that.
Don't nobody know you. Like, I'm sitting right next to my girl, and there's no way, like, 10 years down the road, I'm gonna be able to tell what's in your mind and who you are. You change as a person every day.
So much.
Yeah, every day you're slowly changing. So don't nobody know what's in your heart. You could think somebody love you and they ready to break up with you. Like, you don't know. So him saying you can't, you know me, you know what's in my heart. Nobody know you, bro.
And they got together so fast.
Exactly.
They didn't take the time to get to know
Moved
each other.
in together fast, so she didn't know you for a can of paint. Like, please stop.
child. Look me in my eyes and look me in my heart and honestly
Man, I
tell
don't
me
know.
that I'm capable of doing something like that.
I don't know. You capable of putting your hands on me? So what's the difference?
I never put my hands on you
Man,
physically.
stop lying.
I never hit
Stop
you.
standing up here. Stop standing up here lying. And just tell me.
Caught in 4K. She's posting them all on TV, and
Oh my goodness.
and then the crazy part is, why even bring him up here if he's putting his hands on you? Why is this even a thing?
Put his ass in jail.
That's what I'm saying, like-
domestic.
Exactly. Like, why are you still want to be in a relationship with him? Even
Steve Wilkos is not gonna save y'all.
I don't know. People are dumb. This is what I'm saying. People are
It's
dumb.
messy.
I don't judge, but people are dumb.
Shit shoved on you.
You shouldn't
that I
have
never
even
hit
did
you.
that. You a man.
You a
You shouldn't
man.
have even did that. You're a man.
Bye.
You make sure you pass that test.
I'm going to go back and talk to your daughter, and then I'll come out and we'll get to these lie detector results.
Oh,
Why don't
sure.
you tell me what happened with Roosevelt as far as the bathroom goes?
Well, I was in my room at first, and I left out to go to the bathroom, and he watched me go in the bathroom.
You saw him watch you go into the bathroom.
Yeah. So I was in the bathroom, like not even 3 minutes later, he comes in there, and then he's like, "Oh, excuse me," and he just stood there and he was smiling, and then I was like, "Dude, get out," and he was still standing there, and then finally he had closed the door. So that was the first time that everything had happened.
That was the first time you thought, like, hey, this is creepy. You should.
Yeah, I think he did it. What do you think?
I don't know. She kind of she can't even look bro in the eyes. Like, she keep moving her eyebrows, making
Well, just-
facial expressions. Like,
I'm just saying, like, based off what he reacted to when she said you went to jail.
I feel like it happened, but I feel like she's adding some things to the story. I don't feel like it's all the way she says it is.
Yeah, I don't know, but I just think that he lying. He seemed like he lying. He looked like he lying.
You're gonna be doing something like this, right? What was?
If I'm wrong, bruh, I'm sorry, but you just made me think that you was lying.
What was the next thing that happened?
Well, he took my mom to work. I'm just sitting there watching TV. My door is closed, but I didn't lock it. And he comes back and he lets my dog in. So my dog's on the bed, and I get up to change out of my shirt, and I didn't have a shirt on. So he comes in the room and he calls my name, and I was like, "What are you doing?" So he closes the door and he starts walking towards me, and then I'm telling him to get out, get out. So he starts walking towards me, and then the window is open, like the blinds are open, and somebody was passing by. So I started to scream, and then he backs up and he was like, "I need to get the out." So I got my bag and I put my stuff in there, and I got my bike, and I went to my best friend's house and I called my mom there.
You're not saying any of this or exaggerating any of this because you don't like Roosevelt.
No.
This actually happened.
Yes.
And you're very brave to speak up and bring this to your mom and saying this happened, because if you didn't, it could have went farther. And so that was very brave of you to do that. So we're gonna go out and we're gonna find out the truth, okay? What do you have to say about what she said?
It's a lie, and she's good. I mean, she's good because she's
Well,
persistent.
one of you are good, right? Either you're really good at lying or she's really good at lying.
I told you, because both of their stories, like, they flowing with it. Like, they're not missing they're not skipping, they're not stuttering. They're, like, both flowing. Like, even Steve believed them, probably.
Yeah.
He's either really good
He's
at
getting
lying,
defensive.
or
He's getting
she's
defensive.
good at lying. That's what I'm saying. Like, and he's getting defensive, so it just makes it seem like he did it. And he's just trying to hide the fact that he did it, because he don't want the world to know.
Yeah.
I'm
And
good
we're
at
gonna
being
find out
truthful.
who really is good at lying. Roosevelt, we asked you 5 questions. On the day of the incident with your girlfriend's daughter, did you reach for her breast in order to sexually touch her? You answered no. Did you purposely follow Tony into the bathroom that day? You answered no. Did you stare at Tony for your own sexual gratification when she was in the bathroom? You answered no. Have you ever spied on Tony while she was undressing? You answered no. Do you have sexual feelings for your girlfriend's daughter, Tony? You answered no. And the results all came back the same for each question. And the results are, Roosevelt, you did not tell the truth.
Oh my God!
I told you, I knew he did it. I knew it. He just
He's
looked
talking
like
about
the type.
some man. Like, he know, like...
No, I'm telling
What did you expect? Like...
I knew. I had a feeling he did it because what's it called? He was just like too aggressive after she said you going to jail. That just set it off for me right there. I knew it. I can tell. I can read
Why
the
is he saying man though? Like you just lied, like straight to her face, and
That's
then
crazy.
expected the lie detector test to just lie for you, like.
Some people try to beat the lie detector test by like doing other things like counting in their head and stuff, but
Trying to stay calm, because it really counts off a heartbeat.
And he probably just bold-faced lied, but we're gonna see what they say.
I did not tell the truth. I did not. Man, that's a lie, man. Man, that's a man. Oh my God, you cannot.
Man, that's some bullshit, man. How you gonna get mad at the stand? I mean, not the stand. The chair, the furniture and shit. He gonna start punching on it like it's gonna save him or something. He said, "Man, that's some bullshit, man. Man, that's a lie, man."
I want him arrested.
Oh Lord,
You
man,
better
that's a
cop that bitch
I
up
want him arrested.
in a cop car right now. Headed back home. You lying son
I
of a
did not
bitch.
lie to your daughter. I did not lie.
You did lie.
I did not lie.
You did.
I did not lie.
Why did you even do that?
Everything I love, I did not lie.
Man.
I ain't nothing like that, man.
In some, listen. In some sick way, I think you're trying to say, "Oh, I didn't have it," but I think you acted inappropriately with this young girl.
Steve,
I think you acted inappropriately.
Lord.
And the good thing is,
Lord.
for you, Roosevelt, the good thing is that this girl took some action and stopped you from doing whatever you plan on doing. Because think of it, if you went through with this, you could be really in some really serious trouble.
I wouldn't be in no trouble because I never did nothing.
I did
Because she
everything
stopped
for
you.
you.
No,
when
she
you
never
lost,
stopped. It never transpired. It
She's
never
got to yell at you to
occurred.
get out of the bathroom. She's got to
She
tell
ain't
you to
never
get out of
do
the
that.
bedroom
Come on.
stop
while she's
lying.
taking her
The
Man,
clothes
test
ain't
off.
nobody
results
lying about
and
your
the test
daughter,
results are
man.
already there. It says
Man,
you did not tell the
man,
truth. Just stop riding that lie. Stop riding that
your
lie.
daughter is lying.
No, she not.
No, I'ma
I'm
ride
gonna let
that lie
her
till I
take a
die
lie to
because
take a
that-
sip.
In the future,
You ain't
I'd be
no
really
good.
careful dealing with underage women and what you do.
Wait a minute. I just heard what he just said. He said, "I'm gonna ride that lie till I die."
So he admitted he lied.
Yeah, he said, "I'm gonna ride that lie till I die." I had to think about what he just said.
It says you did not tell the truth. Just stop riding that lie. Stop riding that
Your
lie.
daughter is lying.
No, she not.
No, I'ma
I'm
ride
gonna
that
let
lie
her
till I
take a
die
lie to
because
take a
that-
sip.
He's
In
so
the
dumb.
future,
You
I'd
ain't
be
no
really
good.
careful
So dumb.
dealing
It's
with
a lie. He just said
underage
it's a
women
lie.
and what you
He
do.
did just say
Because
it
you
was
are
a
going to
lie.
end
I
up
didn't
in
even fix that
jail
part.
if
I'm
you
telling
keep
you,
doing what
he's
you're
dumb.
doing.
I never did nothing.
But anyways,
Get out of my stage, get out of my studio.
But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video and watching this video with us. I knew he did it.
Yeah,
Bro,
that was
weird.
crazy.
Like,
That was crazy.
I had a feeling that he did it because of the way he was just acting after she said you're gonna go to jail, and then like I told you, he had to be a good liar because their stories were just flowing. Like he was flowing with his story, she was flowing with her story. So one of them had to be lying. There ain't no way both of them just good at telling stories.
Yeah, that was weird.
But we're done.
All right. Peace.
Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching the video.